adults and children. You should really thank Maurice Hilleman for helping you live past the age of 10.
My name is Maurice Hilleman. I was born 1919 in Miles City, Montana, United States. My mother died tragically 2 days after my birth. I was raised by my uncle, as my father battled to raise his 8 children on my family farm in difficult conditions. In the midst of the Great Depression, I graduated from high school in 1937. I was a legendary microbiologist and vaccine researcher. But let me talk first about my employment. I accepted to work in local stores, as a poor farm child with no prospects or means, and I worked extremely hard, but I had few opportunities to further my education. I was inspired by an older brother who was attending divinity school, so I sought for and received a full scholarship to Montana State University, where I finished first in my class with a dual degree in chemistry and microbiology at the age of 21. I was given scholarships to 10 universities, and picked the University of Chicago for graduate study in microbiology, where I lived under squalid conditions despite receiving scholarships. In 1944, I got my PhD with an award-winning dissertation on chlamydia. I chose to work in the pharmaceutical company rather than pursue academic opportunities after graduation. I started working at E.R. Squibb & Sons, and began investigating vaccine development right away. Viruses and other infectious agents that can cause disease can also be used to induce the host, that is, the vaccinated person, to make antibodies that fight the infecting agent. Developing vaccines necessitates the introduction of a weakened live or dead agent, such as a virus, bacteria, parasite, or other infective organism, or a portion of one, that can trigger the creation of protective antibodies. I created a vaccination to prevent Japanese bee encephalitis, which was desperately needed on the Pacific Front during Second World War II. I joined the Walter Reed Army Medical Center in 1948 as chief of the Department of Respiratory Diseases, where I was tasked with researching military-relevant respiratory disorders and developing the science and strategy for dealing with influenza. I was hired by the pharmaceutical company Merck & Company in West Point, Pennsylvania, in 1957, at the age of 38, to lead its virus and vaccination research programs for the next 47 years, and continuing to direct the Merck Institute for Vaccinology for another 20 years, after my compulsory retirement from Merck Research Labs in 1984 at the age of 65, until my death at the age of 85. From the 1950s to the 1990s, my team and I developed more than 40 experimental and licensed human and animal vaccinations, including those that protect against measles, mumps, chickenpox, rubella, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, pneumococcal pneumonia, meningitis, pandemic influenza, and chlamydia. Although I have saved millions of lives around the world, but very few people know me. Anyway, if you want to know more about me, beautiful people, please Google me. Goodbye. And keep yourself safe.